Hey guys, it's Nadia. I'm literally gonna get right into this video. So this is the hair that I'm using. I got it from the beauty supply for like around $15-16, which is a good price because it's a lot of bundles in there. And then I'm also gonna be using some hair clips, hair ties, a comb, of course, like you see the one in my head, and I also have a comb, a rat tail comb, and I'm gonna be using some beeswax to part my hair and make the parts clear. Period. So I don't know why I decided to do my hair overnight. It was low-key a dumb idea because I was tired. Like, I was so tired to the point where I literally had my tank top inside out, and I didn't even know till like I was done, doing my hair and recording. I was like, dang, my shirt was inside out. But it don't matter because I got it done and it was looking cute at the end. Like, just watch to the end to see the results. But yeah, I literally did my hair overnight, and it took me all night and morning because I was watching a show at some point and I got tired at some point, and I was just it was low-key a setup, but it was a good setup because I got it done and it was looking cute. So here I'm just parting my hair, separating it, because I'm doing full-on braids on myself, meaning the front is gonna be like cornrows and then the back is gonna be braids. So I'm just separating the cornrow section from the braid section. So I'm using the beeswax to do that and make my part clean. So yeah.
One eternity later.
Alright guys, so after I parted the hair, now I'm gonna start the braids. These took me a long time. Like, I knew they were going to take me a long time, but I didn't expect it to take me this long because, first off, I have a lot of hair, and then the sizes of the braids were smaller than I wanted them to be, which is fine. And also, it's really hard for me to part the back of my hair. Like, you'll see the technique I'm using here is I'm using two mirrors. You can't see the other one, but I have one in front of me and one behind me, perfectly placed so I could see the back of my head, because if that wasn't the case, then I would have spent a longer time doing the back of my head. But all I'm doing here is literally just braiding the back of my hair. Like I said, the part, look how small that part is. It was so small, and I was low-key frustrated because I got to the middle of like the back of my head, and I was like, dang, these braids low-key small as heck. But I already did like half of it, so I just kept going. And look at my tank top, inside out. I was just in and out of it. But, I got the job done at the end of the day. And that's on period. So all I'm literally going to do for like the next 2 to 3 minutes is just braid my hair. Like regular box braids. If you don't know how to do regular box braids, I will do a tutorial. So stay tuned for that. Alright, y'all. Look. Just look at the back of... You see how small these parts are? See, I knew I should have made them bigger. So it would have... taking less time for me to do it, but I don't know why I didn't do that. Like, sometimes I've noticed that when I put it in my head that I'm going to do my braids large, my hands say no, we're going to do it small. And that's exactly what happened here, because they were like supposed to be bigger, but obviously they're not. And it took me a long time to do the braids, which is fine. But yeah. Alright, so I'm finally done with the braiding part. Don't come for me if it's crooked, if it's not as clean as you thought it would be. It's the back of my hair, it's the middle of the night, it's done, period. Yeah. So now the front of my hair. This was literally like the hardest part, because since I'm doing Fulani braids, I did a little design because I was thinking of doing them straight back, but I was like, nah, my forehead is a little too big, so let me do a little curve here and there. So I'm over here braiding. Everything's fine. This is the right side of my head. Like, the part I'm doing right now is the right side of my head. And it's easier for me to do the right side of my head because I'm right-handed. So, I did the right side of my head. It's all fine. And then when I got to the left side of my head, it got, like, harder because literally, like, I try to make it symmetrical and look the same, because I would hate for a braid to be crooked, I would really hate that. And also, the front of my hair took a long time because my grip for cornrows on myself are not that strong. I had to do it more often. Like, I know how to cornrow, don't get me wrong, I know how to cornrow, but on myself it's like 10 times harder because it's my own hair, if that makes sense, and I'm doing it on myself, if that makes sense. But y'all, look how rough I was looking. There's oil on my forehead. Like, ugh, there's oil on my forehead. I got a pimple. Every time I do my hair, there's always a pimple. I'm not even lying. Every time I do my hair, there's always a pimple there. And then when I'm done, like literally a day after, it disappears. I don't know what type of nonsense that is, but I've noticed that happens. And I don't like that. But I have no choice, you know? So all I'm literally doing in this clip is just corn rolling my hair. I'm putting like little pieces of hair in, because if I do it too big, it's gonna look all bulky, and that's not the look I was going for. So yeah. Alright, so at some point I decided, I'm gonna do a braid in the middle. And you know, it was a good idea, because at the end of the day, it kind of made it easier for me to do the left side and the right side of my head, if that makes sense. Like, it made the cornrows easier for me to do, if that makes sense. At this point, y'all, I really felt like my arms were about to fall off, because I have a big head, them braids are small, and these cornrows ain't no joke. They are not a joke, especially when you do them yourself. Like, for the people out there that can easily do cornrows on themselves, I really applaud you, because I was struggling. I did like 5 workouts this night with my arms. Like, my arms were really like strong as heck by the time I was done with my hair, because Lord have mercy on my soul. Alright, if you notice, you see some of the cornrows kind of like have a curve. That's the design I was talking about. That's how I wanted it to be. And it was low-key hard for me to do it on the left side of my face, because like I said, I'm right-handed. So I was literally struggling trying to make it, you know, symmetrical and look right. Because if one braid was off, I would have been mad. And also, it was hard for me to do the front of my hair, and I also decided to do the design on the front of my hair because my edges are literally short as heck. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did, but the front of my hair is just a little short. So, you know, I decided to grip and braid the front of my hair like this so I could salvage my edges a little bit, if that makes sense. But anyway, so yeah, I'm done with the right side of my face, and it's literally 5 a.m. And then I did the other side off camera because, yeah. So it took me 2 hours to do the left side of my face. Can you believe that? And I tried to make it as symmetrical as possible. So here, all I'm doing is literally burning like the extra pieces of hair that be sticking out the braid. I was gonna trim it, but I was like, dang, that's gonna take a long time. And what if I accidentally cut a braid? I would probably cry. So I decided to burn it. I low-key didn't think this through because my hair is longer than I thought. So, you know, I might have burnt my hair just a little bit, but you know, you live and you learn. So all I'm doing here is literally just dipping the hair in water. I like impulsively decided I'm gonna make the ends curly, so here I am braiding it, ready to dip it in the water. That water was hot. I put my hair in the water, and then I had a towel and everything, but I still burnt myself somehow. You know, you live and you learn. So if you're doing this, please be careful. So yeah, I'm just curling the ends of my hair, you know, to make it all curly purr. So yeah, ugh. This is literally my second time doing this style on myself ever. The first time I did it, I had my mom do the cornrow section for me because it was like easier for her to do it on me than me do it on myself, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is my second time doing it and my first time doing the cornrow section by myself. And I don't think I did that bad, you know. It's some stuff I had to work on and do extra practice, but I don't think I did that bad. But look at my little curly ends. Period. Get it. Alright, so I'm basically done with the hair. I'm just gonna add the finishing touches, which is the mousse. If you don't put mousse when you're done braiding your hair, start doing that, because it literally like makes your hair shiny and just seals everything, in my opinion. I don't know. If you don't want to do it, that's on you. But for me, I always got to put mousse on my hair. It just makes it, you know, it gets that little at the end. So yeah, I'm just putting mousse on my hair right now. And then I decided to put a scarf over my head after this. I've never done this before. I don't know why I did it now. But yeah, usually I just put the mousse and, you know, spread it out all over my hair, and then I take the blow dryer and blow dry my hair. But I saw on Instagram people put like something over the mousse and then they blow dry it, so I guess that's what I was doing. I don't know, but it didn't even work out for real. So, you know, I took the scarf off and then I dried the residue of the mousse off. So this is the finishing look. I still had a little bit of mousse in there, don't come for me, but I did try my best with these braids. I'm gonna do it again someday, different design though, because this one right here, this one took a long time and, you know, I was struggling. But y'all, look at me. Okay, don't look at the parts, don't look at the parts, don't look at the parts, but look at me. Look at the curly ends. Just look at me. Oh yes, look at the makeup. Oh yes, sir. I look like a snack. Okay guys, so that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it, and with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Mwah.